Hello, good morning, my dear students. Myself, Swaran Singh, lecturer civil at Pandit Jagatram Government Polytechnic College, Hoshiarpur. So, in the third SEM civil, our subject is construction materials, and our topic is bricks and tile and other products related to the last two lectures. This lecture related with the various contents as output of bricks kiln. ਇੱਕ ਦਿਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਕੀ ਆਊਟਪੁੱਟ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਹੈ ਬ੍ਰਿਕ ਕਿਲਨ ਦੀ, ਕਿੰਨੀਆਂ ਇੱਟਾਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਵੰਡ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਕਿੰਨੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਆਊਟਪੁੱਟ ਮਿਲ ਸਕਦੀ ਹੈ, ਕਿੰਨਾ ਸਾਡਾ ਕੋਲ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈ ਬਰਨਿੰਗ ਵੇਲੇ, and various type of the bricks testing and so many properties of the bricks. So now today we discuss the output of Hofmann's kiln. In the last lecture we discussed about the Bull's-Trench kiln and Hofmann's kiln, their construction and their working, and so output of Hofmann's kiln in normal sized kiln having compartment size 12 meter length, 5 meter width and 2.5 meter high on an average 20,000 bricks per day can be burnt. So this is also called the continuous kiln. In this kiln 8 to 12 compartments. So if one compartment burning, other preheating, cooling, loading, unloading, cleaning, these are the operations are continue in the 12 compartments. So this is called the continuous kiln. So 20,000 bricks we can draw out from the kiln chamber per day can be burnt. In this kiln 15 to 20 tons of the coal is required for first round and 12 to 15 tons for the next round. The first round ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ 15 ਤੋਂ 20 ਟਨ ਕੋਲਾ ਤੇ ਸੈਕੰਡ ਨੈਕਸਟ ਰਾਉਂਡ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ 12 ਤੋਂ 15 ਟਨ ਕੋਲਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਪਹਿਲੇ ਰਾਉਂਡ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਉਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਉਹਦੀ ਹੀਟ ਹੈ ਪ੍ਰੀ ਹੀਟ ਉਹ ਅਸੀਂ ਯੂਜ਼ ਕਰ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਨੈਕਸਟ ਚੈਂਬਰ ਲਈ. ਸੋ ਇਨ ਦੈਟ ਚੈਂਬਰ ਵੈਨ ਬਰਨਿੰਗ ਸੋ ਲੈਸ ਅਮਾਊਂਟ ਆਫ ਦਾ ਕੋਲਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈ ਯੂਜ਼ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ. ਸੋ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਾਡਾ 12 ਤੋਂ 15 ਟਨ ਕੋਲਾ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈ. ਸਮ ਟਨ ਆਫ ਦਾ ਕੋਲਾ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈ ਉਹ ਸੇਵ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ. ਸੋ ਦੈਟ ਇਜ਼ ਦਾ ਪ੍ਰੀ ਹੀਟਿੰਗ ਆਫ ਦਾ ਚੈਂਬਰ bricks. So this kiln is working throughout the year. So regular supply of bricks is assured. There is high percentage of good quality bricks. It is most economical when a large number of bricks are required continuously for long period. Next is size and weight of the standard bricks. So the standard bricks which have the following dimensions and the weight means the length, breadth, height all are equal size. That is the standard bricks. So there are following size of bricks: 19 centimeter by 9 centimeter by 9 centimeter, means length, breadth and height. इस तरह टाइल का साइज जोड़ा वो भी 19 सेंटीमीटर बाई 9 सेंटीमीटर बाई 4 सेंटीमीटर thick, length, breadth and height. So this is the size of the brick and tile, standard size of the brick and tile. But in practically, when we purchase the bricks, we seen that the size of the bricks is 23 centimeter long, 11 centimeter width and 7.6 centimeter, just 7 centimeter height. That bricks which are obtained from the kiln. So practically size of that bricks is that. So in this standard bricks, the size are equal, length, breadth and height are same of all the bricks. The above size will have nominal dimension when used in masonry, 20 centimeter by 10 centimeter by 10 centimeter and 20 centimeter by 10 centimeter by 5 centimeter, including the thickness of the mortar joint on one side of the brick. One side of the ਅਸੀਂ 1 centimeter thick ਜਿਹੜਾ ਆ ਉਹ mortar joint ਨੂੰ add ਕਰਕੇ ਚੱਲਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ. So the nominal dimension when used in masonry, then we count the 20 by 10 by 10 ਜਾਂ 20 by 10 by 5 centimeter for the tiles. So the weight of the brick is about 3.2 kg approximately, near about 10 kilo 200 ग्राम के करीब जोड़ा वेट होंदा आ ब्रिक का ये होंदा. सो ते असीं ये भी गल नोट करनी है कि जिहड़ी 1 क्यूबिक मीटर मैसनरी वर्क करना होवे, लेंथ, ब्रेडथ एंड हाइट 1 क्यूबिक मीटर 1 by 1 by 1 मीटर दी 1 क्यूबिक मीटर मैसनरी वर्क दे विच किन्नियां ब्रिक्स जिहड़ियां आ वो लगदियां. सो 500 ब्रिक्स जिहड़ियां आ 500 ब्रिक्स आर रिक्वायर्ड for laying 1 cubic meter of brick masonry. So 1 cubic meter अगर असी brick masonry work करना तो ਉਹਦੇ ਚ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਸਾਡੀਆਂ bricks ਵਾ ਉਹ 500 bricks ਤਕਰੀਬਨ ਲੱਗ ਜਾਂਦੀਆਂ. Next is classification of bricks. There are 2 types of bricks. Number 1, sun dried और कच्चा ब्रिक्स. सैकंड इज बर्नट और पक्का ब्रिक्स. सो 2 टाइप दियां मेन जड़ियां ब्रिक्स है, एक नूं असीं कच्चा ब्रिक्स कहंदे आ, एक नूं असीं पक्का ब्रिक्स कहंदे हैं. सो सन ड्राई कच्चा ब्रिक्स ये हुंदियां द ब्रिक्स which are dried only in the sun after their molding are called sun dried bricks. Second is pakka bricks. The bricks which are burnt in a kiln after molding and drying are called burnt or pakka bricks. These bricks are hard, strong and durable. These bricks are used generally in permanent works. So they are more strong, hard and durable than the sun dry or kacha bricks. They have great strength of the bricks which are used in all various type of the civil engineering projects. Next is classification of the bricks as per BIS code. So first class bricks, the bricks which are well burnt and are of uniform size and shape are known as first class bricks. वो bricks जड़ियाँ पूरी तरह पक्कियां हों, पूरी तरह का यूनीफॉर्म शेप एंड साइज होवे, बिल्कुल हर पासों साउंड हो, रिंगिंग साउंड, that is known as first class bricks. So properties of first class bricks, they shall be well burnt, free from slime deposits. They shall be of uniform brick color. They shall have rectangular faces and straight sides and sharp straight right angled edges. They shall have fine, compact and uniform texture. They shall be clean, smooth and free from flaws, cracks, chips, grits, holes, noodles of lime, etc. So these are the properties of the first class bricks. So they shall give clear metallic ringing sound when struck with one another. They shall be so hard and strong that no mark shall be left on the surface when scratched with thumb nail. They shall not absorb water more than 20% by weight after immersion in cold water for 24 hours. So they shall have a minimum crushing strength of 105 kg per centimeter square. So these are the main properties of the first class bricks: hard, strong, durable, uniform shape, size, free from the flaws, grits, any default, noodles, cracks. So they shall give clear metallic ringing sound when stuck with one each another. So they shall be so hard, strong, so that no mark shall be left on a surface when scratched with thumb nail. So water not absorb water more than 20%, and crushing strength, minimum crushing strength is 105 kg per centimeter square. So these are the properties of the first class bricks. So next is second class bricks. The bricks which are not well burnt and are not of uniform shape, size, color, known as second class bricks. So the properties of the second class bricks, they shall be more or less well burnt bricks of slightly over burnt. They shall not be having uniform brick color. They shall be some irregular in shape and size, having rough surface or spots on the surface. So they shall have fine, compact and uniform texture. They may have slight chips, flaws or surface cracks, but free from lime or conker noodles. They shall produce ringing sound when struck with one another. They are not so hard and strong. They shall not absorb water more than 22%. They shall have a minimum crushing strength of 70 kg per centimeter square. So these are the properties of the second class bricks, which are less compared to first class bricks: light, not uniform shape and size, absorb water more than 22% तक, and strength ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਘੱਟੋ ਘੱਟ ਉਹਦੀ 70 kg per centimeter ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ. So these are the properties of the second class bricks. Next is third class bricks. The bricks which are underburnt and are not uniform in shape and size are called third class bricks. So properties, they shall be slightly underburnt, they shall be yellowish in color, they shall may be distorted and have round edges. They shall have loose, non-uniform texture. They produce dull sound when struck to each other. They shall not absorb water more than 25%. They are soft and weak in strength. Next is overburnt bricks. The bricks which are overburnt and are of irregular shape and size are called overburnt or jama bricks. या तो ज़्यादा ब्रिक्स ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ burnt ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੀਆਂ ਆ ਉਹਦਾ ਕਲਰ ਵੀ ਚੇਂਜ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਉਹਦੀ ਸ਼ੇਪ ਐਂਡ ਸਾਈਜ਼ ਵੀ ਡਿਸਟੋਰਟਡ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ ਸੋ ਉਹ ਬ੍ਰਿਕਸ ਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ ਓਵਰਬਰਨਟ ਜਾਂ ਜਾਮਾ bricks. So properties of these Jama bricks, the overburnt bricks, they shall be overburnt, vitrified and distorted bricks. They shall be dark in color. They shall be irregular shape and size. They shall be hard and strong. They shall produce metallic ringing sound. They are used as aggregates for making concrete, to be used in foundations, floors, and as road metal for the soling. So these are the properties of the overburnt or Jama bricks. So these are the four types of bricks. So first is first class bricks, second class bricks, third class bricks, or overburnt Jama bricks. Next is properties of the good bricks. Good bricks means as first class bricks which have uniform shape and size, color, metallic ringing sound, strength of the water absorbed not more than 20%, free from all flaws, etc. So properties of good brick are the qualities are considered while selecting the good bricks for important engineering works or project. Number one, appearance. Number two, strength. Number three, hardness. Number four, soundness. Number five, structure. Number six, durability. Number seven, porosity. Number eight, resistance to fire. Number nine, fluorescence. So these are the main properties considered while selecting the bricks from the kiln burnt bricks. So we have to discuss one by one. Number one, appearance. A good brick should have regular rectangular faces with sharp and well-defined edges. It should be clean, smooth, free from flaws, cracks, grits, noodles of lime. It should have uniform red color. Number two, strength. A good brick should be strong enough to take specified load of the structure. It should have minimum crushing strength is 105 kg per centimeter square. A good brick should not break when dropped over another brick from 1.25 meter height. ਜਿਹੜੀ ਗੁੱਡ ਬ੍ਰਿਕ ਹੈ ਉਹਦੀ ਸਟਰੈਂਥ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਘੱਟੋ ਘੱਟ 105 kg ਪਰ ਸੈਂਟੀਮੀਟਰ ਸਕੁਅਰ ਹੋਵੇ ਕਿ ਉਹ ਬ੍ਰਿਕ ਦੇ ਮੈਟੈਲਿਕ ਰਿੰਗਿੰਗ ਸਾਊਂਡ ਐਂਡ not break when dropped from a height of 1.25 meter to another bricks. Number three, hardness. Good brick should be sufficient hard, which can be tested by a finger nail. No mark should be left on the surface of brick when scratched with thumb nail. Number 4, soundness. A good brick should give metallic ringing sound when struck with another brick. So these are the properties of the brick: is hardness and soundness. Next is structure. A good brick should show fine, compact, and uniform structure in broken form. Number 6, durability. A good brick should be able to resist the effect of the weathering agent like rains, sun, temperature variation, frost action, etc. Number 7, porosity. A good brick should be less porous so that it may not absorb water more than 20% of water and must in cold water for 24 hours. So porosity ज़्यादा नहीं होनी चाहिए, not absorb water more than 20% and must in the 24 hours in cold water. Next is resistance to fire. Good brick should have enough resistance to fire. Normally, brick can resist temperature up to 1200 degree centigrade. Bricks to be used for lining of furnaces, etc. should be of special quality. For this purpose, special bricks known as fire bricks should be used. Number 9, fluorescence. A good brick should not contain much alkaline salt which may cause fluorescence on its surface and decay the bricks. So these are the qualities or properties of the good bricks which we used for the various bigger projects, any type of civil engineering project structure. So must be check the qualities of the bricks. These are minimum. Next topic is the testing of bricks. Before using the bricks or any building work, they should be tested to know their suitability for the work. Hauling tests are generally performed for testing the building bricks. So compressor strength test, water absorption test, fluorescence test. So compressor strength test. In this test, we also check the strength of the bricks. So we first of all we immersed in the water by filled the frog 1:3 ratio ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਪਾਣੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮਰਜ ਕਰ ਦੇਂਗੇ 24 ਆਵਰ ਲਈ after moving from the water and dried the bricks are tested for the compressor strength compression testing machine. So we have to check the strength of the bricks by compression testing machine one by one. So you have to noting the area under the jaws of the machine, and at the load where the bricks are totally crushed. So load divided by area is give the strength of the crushing strength of the compressor strength of the bricks. So same as how we check the water absorption test. In water absorption test, we have to check how much water absorbed by the bricks. So we choose randomly 5 bricks from the stack. So we also numbering the bricks. So first of all, we have to dry the bricks in oven, then to bake the all 5 bricks one by one of the dry bricks. So then filled in the water for 24 hours. So next day, after moving the bricks from the water and dry, some water dry, then again wet weight of water is determined by weighing the bricks. So then we determine the percentage of absorption of water by W2 minus W1 by W1 into 100. So weight of water but a weight of dry bricks into 100. That will give us the water absorption. So 5 bricks, then we have to calculate the average of the 5 bricks also. This time dimension and tolerance test, we have to check the 20 bricks in lengthwise and widthwise. So then totaling the total length of 20 bricks and total width of 20 bricks. We also test the bricks in that class as in the class A. Length ਜਿਹੜੀ ਆ 368 ਤੋਂ 392 ਸੈਂਟੀਮੀਟਰ, width ਜਿਹੜੀ 174 ਤੋਂ 186 ਸੈਂਟੀਮੀਟਰ, ਹਾਈਟ ਜਿਹੜੀ 174 ਤੋਂ 186 ਸੈਂਟੀਮੀਟਰ ਹੋਣੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਹੈ of the 19 by 9 by 9 centimeter. So some tolerance 5 mm ਦੀ ਉਹਦੇ ਚ ਗੁੰਜਾਇਸ਼ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਪਲੱਸ ਮਾਈਨਸ ਹੋ ਜਾਏ, ਲੇਕਿਨ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ. This is the dimension and tolerance test. Also the fluorescence test. In this test we also check the any alkaline matter not more than the limit. So we have to take the 5 bricks, then placed in the water for 24 hours. Then after that we have to check the surface of the bricks. If there is no precipitate deposit of fluorescence, that is known as nil fluorescence. अगर not more than 10% तक area ਉਹਦਾ white ਹੈਗਾ fluorescence ਨਾਲ, ਤੇ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ slightly fluorescence. ਅਗਰ up to 50% area cover ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਆ, ਉਹਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ moderate fluorescence. ਇਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਹੀ 50 ਤੋਂ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਤਾਂ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹੈਵੀ ਫਲੋਰੋਸੈਂਸ. ਸੋ ਅਗਰ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਵੀ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਤਾਂ ਫਿਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਬ੍ਰਿਕਸ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਰਿਜੈਕਟ ਕਰ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ, ਨਾਟ suitable for any projects. So these are our testing of bricks. Next is special bricks. Bricks are manufactured in different forms and shape to suit different purposes. These bricks are specially molded to suit their purpose without any cutting, are known as purpose-made bricks. These bricks are used in arches, corners of acute and obtuse angled wall junction, etc. Refractory bricks, the clay which can resist high temperature without melting or becoming soft, is known as fire clay or refractory clay, and the bricks manufactured from refractory clay are called refractory bricks or fire bricks. The size of bricks are 230 by 75 by 113 centimeter, or 150 mm, or 170 mm, or 230. So properties of fire bricks: these bricks can withstand high compressor stresses up to 1500 to 2000 kg per centimeter square. Their water absorption capacity vary from 4 to 10%. They weight about 2400 kg per cubic meter. First class fire bricks do not soften at a temperature less than 1700 degrees centigrade. They are normally yellowish white in color. They are commonly used for lining the furnaces, kilns, fireplaces, boilers, chimney flues, which are subjected to high temperature. So these are our today's topic. Thank you very much.